Welcome to the Technical Cat. In the last video, I have shown you how to work with isometric drawings. In this video, I am going to show you 6 topics. First one, array and its types. Move, copy and paste, nested copy objects, rotate and arrays. So these are the 6 topics we are going to cover in this video. Let's go into the video. First topic is array and its types. What is array? Array is duplicating objects. I'll show you once. Here array option is there. Rectangular array, path array and polar array. These are the 3 types. So just I'll show you what is a rectangular array. Suppose this is my object. I want to make it in a rectangular way. I want to create entities in a rectangular way. At that time I will go for rectangular array. Rectangular array, and now it will ask for select objects. Select the object and give enter. So now you can see it here. So there are 3 rows and 4 columns, and you can adjust the distance between the rows and columns. So I need here I want 6 mm distance. So it has been changed now. So total distance will be 18. So you can switch off the associative and non-associative. So if you keep it associative, it will be looking like a single one. You can increase the columns. You can increase the columns as well as rows. I need 8 columns. See, 8 columns have been created. So this is rectangular array. And next one is polar array. Polar array is like to create in a circular way. So just I will draw one circle here. So I need this circle along in this path in a circular way. So at that time I will go for polar array. Select the object, enter, and now it's asking for center point of the array. So this is my center point. So now you can see that the 6 objects have been created. So you can change it here. So I need around 20 objects. Let's take 15, it will be fine. 15, and now here associative is there. So if you keep associative, it is not possible to trim these circles. So switch off that and close array. Exit. So now it is separate entity. So it's not a single array. You can see in this array it is associative. It means so there is a relation between each and every circle, but when coming to this one, so there is no relation between each other. So that is called associative. In associative it is not possible to trim, but in non-associative we can trim. So go for trim. Select this. Just we can create a chain sprocket using this. It's not the correct dimensions, but it's looking like a sprocket, right? That's the concept. Just that is the use of array actually. Just we need to create a duplicate entity of the object. Now you can see almost all it's look like so like this we can create. This is a polar array, and next one is path array. Path array is like just I have an arc and I have a circle. I have to create a duplicate entity of this circle along with this path. At that time I will go for like a path array, select the object and give enter, and now it's asking for select path curve. So this is my path curve. Okay, so like this you can increase the distance between the objects or decrease the distance between the objects. Otherwise, if you select this object and just increase the lengthen, so this is the thing, because here it is not associative. So if you select the associative, then automatically the circles also extended along with the path. Just I'll show you. Just I'll create one more arc and draw one more circle here. Now just go for path array, select the object, give enter and select the path. Here I'll give associative and close array, and now see that, so if I select this and just I'll lengthen that, now you see along with the path the objects also getting extended. So that is the associative. Next, second command is move. So how to move the object? So for suppose if I am having a circle, so I want to move that object. So command is M, enter, select the object and give enter. So now we have to select the base point. So it is asking for specify base point or displacements. Displacement is nothing but x-axis and y-axis, the coordinates we have to give. So if you want, you can select the base point and move wherever you want. So that is a move command. And next one is copy and paste. So how to copy objects, how to paste objects. So I need to copy this same object, I want to duplicate that. So for that purpose I go for copy, enter, select the object, enter. Now it's asking for base point. I'll go for base point and you can move wherever required. Okay, so how many objects you need, so that many objects you can duplicate. So that is the copy object. In copy itself we have a different type of copy. Copy base, enter. So I need to copy this base and this object. Copy base is used to copy the objects in one drawing and pasting it in another drawing. So here I will go for paste clip. So if you give paste clip, it will wherever you can anywhere you can paste it. But if you go for paste original, see, so where you have copied in the previous drawing, at that coordinate it will get pasted. So that is the paste original option. And next, copy clip. So copy clip is like nothing but just like sticking it to a clipboard. Wherever you need, you can paste that. So copy clip, paste, see. So wherever required, you can place the object. So that is a paste clip. And paste special is one more option. So paste special is like so in which format you need to paste the object. So I need to paste as a picture, meta file, bitmap or AutoCAD entities. So you can select any type. So if I give AutoCAD entity, it will come as a circle. Otherwise, if I give paste special picture meta file, so here it will open, open it as like a A4 sheet or a paper. So in paper it is a printable file created, on the screen. So this is paste special. Next, nested copy objects. So what is nested copy objects? So for suppose if I am having a block means a single object. So it is a double object. If I selected the rectangle, it will get selected separately. If I get selected circle, it will get selected separately. So if I go for block, I make a block and give a name, just like a base plate. Pick point is like from here. This is my pick point, and block unit will be in millimeters always. Convert to block. Select the objects. So now it has been created as a block now. So see, so it's a single object. So now in this block I need to copy the object. I need to copy this circle. So at that time I will use like n copy, nested copy objects. N copy, enter. Select the object, enter. Now select the base point, move. Okay, so this is nested copy objects. So whenever there is a block, in that block if you want to copy something, so you have to use a nested copy objects. So next one is rotate. If you want to rotate the object, it will be useful. So command is R O. So rotate, enter. Select the object, enter. Now it's asking for specify base point. So this is my base point, and now give the rotation. So I need 30 degrees angle. So for 30 degrees angle, so it has been rotated in anti-clockwise. So in units command I have shown you in the first class. So here clockwise. So if you click that, it will be rotated in a clockwise direction. So that is the difference between anti-clockwise and clockwise in this software. Next copy is erase. Erase is for to remove the objects. So if I go for ERASE, so shortcut is E. So if you give E, erase will come. So select the object, enter. So it is erase. Otherwise, if you go for E, enter, A, LL, enter. So all objects will get erased. If you give all, so all objects will get erased on the screen. So these are the 6 concepts we have seen today. I hope you understand the topic. So if you have any doubts, don't forget to comment in the comment section. Also don't forget to download the PDF notes. So what are all the topics I have said, so that have been framed as a notes, you can download it from the description. Last but not the least, please subscribe to my channel and motivate me to do more videos. Thank you. Bye.